Okay, a pure brown-eyed man marries a blue-eyed woman. What are the chances of getting a pure brown-eyed offspring? How about the chance of getting a hybrid brown-eyed offspring? How about getting a blue-eyed offspring? Okay, so there's a lot there. Now, it says a pure brown-eyed man. So brown eyes, pure, means big B, big B. Okay. Blue-eyed woman, little b, little b. Okay, that's the only way to be blue-eyed, because if you have a big B, you're going to be brown-eyed. What are the chances of getting a pure brown-eyed offspring? Okay, so brown, it's a man, so that's sperm. Blue, that's the lady, that's eggs, that sperm hits that egg. I just have big B, little b, so that sperm hits that egg. Egg is all blue eyes, sperm's brown eyes, so big B, little b. Big B hits the little b. Big B hits the little b. Big B hits the little b. So there I have all of the possible combinations of alleles are the same, big B, little b. So what are the chances of getting a pure brown-eyed offspring? None of these babies are pure brown. They all are carrying a little b. So the chance of pure brown is 0. What are the chances of getting a hybrid brown-eyed? Okay, hybrid means a mix, like a hybrid car is a mix between electric and gas. Brown and blue, that's mixed together. Brown and blue mixed together, brown and blue mixed together, brown and blue, brown and blue. Now the brown dominates, so they're going to be brown-eyed, but they're going to be hybrids. They're all going to be hybrids. Okay. How about getting blue-eyed offspring? Well, none of them are going to be blue-eyed. None of them are little b, so they're all brown-eyed hybrids, carrying that blue-eyed trait. Okay. Flip to the back. A heterozygous brown-eyed man marries a blue-eyed woman. Okay. Heterozygous brown-eyed man. Heterozygous brown-eyed man marries a blue-eyed woman. Okay, same type of woman there. What are the chances of homozygous brown-eyed offspring? So I do big B, little b, little b, little b. Those are the sex cells on the outside. Okay, sperm, egg, big B, little b, big B, little b, little b, little b, little b, little b. Okay, because on the outsides. What are the chances that there will be a homozygous brown-eyed offspring? Homozygous brown-eyed. There are no homozygous brown-eyed, because homozygous means pure. No big B, big Bs. 0% big B, big B. What are the chances of having any kind of brown-eyed offspring? Okay, brown, blue, blue. 2 out of 4. 2 out of 4 is the same as 1/2 is the same as 50%. Okay, any of those would work. A brown-eyed man. Okay, so that's for that one. A brown-eyed man whose mother was blue-eyed. Okay, a brown-eyed man, if he has a blue-eyed mother, that brown-eyed man is going to be carrying the little b because the mom was blue-eyed. Marries a blue-eyed woman. Okay, another blue-eyed woman, little b. What are the phenotypes and percentages of the offspring? So there's going to be a lot to show here. Phenotypes and percentages of the offspring. So it looks like it's the same question as above, right? Brown-eyed man with a mom with blue eyes. It's big B, little b. So it looks like it's the exact same problem. So what are the phenotypes and percentage of the offspring? Brown, blue, 2/4 brown, 2/4 blue. Now, that's the same as 1/2. That's the same as 50%. Okay, all the same. Because the Punnett square is the same. Brown-eyed man with blue-eyed mom, blue-eyed mother, marries a blue-eyed woman. It's 50-50. Okay. That's 10, 11, 12. In cattle, the polled condition had no horns is dominant over the horn condition. A male calf is born with horns. Yet both of his parents have no horns. Okay. What's the genotype of the calf? In order to be horned, it has to be little b littles, right? So little h equals horned. Sorry. Then big H, and big H, little h are both no horns. No horns. Okay. So the calf, in order to have horns, is going to be little h. That's homozygous recessive. What must be the genotypes of the parents? In order for the baby to get little h, both parents have to be hiding that little h. So mom has to be big H, little h. Dad has to be big H, little h. If this calf were later mated with a cow whose genotype is big H, little h, what is the possibility their offspring would have horns? So you're going to take a big H, little h, and you're going to mate it back with that calf. Big H, little h, mate it back with this calf, this little h, little h. So I get big H, little h, big H, little h. Okay, those would be polled, no horns. These would be horns, big little h, little h, little h, little h. So it looks like possibility of offspring having horns, 2 out of 4. 2 out of 4, which is the same as 1/2, which is the same as 50%. Okay. Go on to the next set. A rare blue-flowered plant is accidentally pollinated by pollen from a common white-flowered plant of the same species. Rare blue-flowered plant is accidentally pollinated by pollen from a common white-flowered plant of the same species. All of the offspring were white-flowered. So all the babies are white-flowered when white pollinates blue. So that means that blue is recessive to the white. So blue is recessive to the white dominant. What's recessive? Blue. It got covered up by the white. What is a genotype of the offspring? So if you have white covered with blue, I would probably say that white is big W, and blue, so that's white. I'm going to say the blue is the little w, little w. The genotype of the offspring would be a cross between the white and the blue, and the only way to cross white and blue would be white with a blue. I exaggerated that difference. Use the Punnett square below. Show how to produce another blue flowered plant from the white offspring. Okay, so these are all white, even though they are hiding that blue. Those are white. So I'm going to take these white that have a blue parent and mate them together. White with blue parent, white with blue parent. So that's big W, little w, big W, little w. And that gives big W, big W, big W, little w, big W, little w, little w, little w. Okay. This one right here, blue, little w, little w. Recessive. Okay. The gene for the absence of eyes in fruit flies is recessive. Gene for the absence of eyes, fruit flies, recessive. That for normalized is dominant. So I'm going to go dominant as this. Dominant eyes, big E. Recessive eyes, little e. Okay. An eyeless male. Eyeless male. Eyeless, that's little e, because no eyes would be little e, is crossed with a female who is homozygous for normalized. Homozygous normalized would be big E. Big E. They produce 200 offspring, which are bred with each other to produce 3,000 more offspring. Okay. So I'm going to do the first one first. Down here. First, big E, crosses little e, big E, little e, big E, little e, big E, little e, big E, little e. Those are the babies, the first 200. Those are the 200 babies. They're all big E, little e. See how I got that? Because I had an eyeless male with a female is homozygous for normalized. They produce 200 offspring. That's the 200. Then they breed those 200 to produce 3,000 more. So I take these 200 and I crossbreed them. Big E, little e, cross with big E, little e. There we go. All right. So I'm going to cross them again to get this is going to make the 3,000. E, big E, big E, big E, little e, big E, little e, little e, little e. And that is going to be my 3,000. All right. So how many of the 200 are probably blind? None of them, because they all have the normal eye dominant trait. 0, because they're all big E, little e with that trait there. How many of these will have normal vision? Oh, 3,000. So normal vision, normal vision, normal vision. 3/4 normal vision. I would say typical vision, but it says normal. Okay. 1/4 blind or no eyes. Okay. So 3,000, 3/4 of 3,000. What is 3/4 of 3,000? Okay. 3/4 of 1,000 is 750. So I do 750, 750, 750, 750. So if I go 750 plus 750, because that's 75% of 1,000, 75% of 1,000, 75% of 1,000, I get 2,250. 75% of 3,000. Okay, how many of the 200 offspring would probably be hybrid for normal vision? Oh, that's a hybrid, 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 hybrid. So they all will be hybrid for normal vision, 100%, 200 or 100%, because there's 200 babies. How many of the 3,000 offspring would probably be heterozygous for normal vision? Heterozygous means big E, little e. So it's 50% of 3,000. That would be 1,500. Okay, that stepped you through the more difficult ones here. Hopefully that helped. If you have any questions, hopefully your sub can help, or Mr. Gensick in 232. Okay.